passionate fan of me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in. She was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. Say, oh.
Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. By a man, he's in the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Cut.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Xavier Legette the target on that throw, and that'll bring up 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Down. 6. Mega. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. 60 Bison, 65.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. His first throw is an interception. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10. And they're on the 49-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 52, 45, right. Trouble, 38.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Come on, step.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jeremy Tinn has got it.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Let's go.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco leading.
Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Tag. Hawk 70. Take over.
Penix here from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Cameron Curl has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 10 flat. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Falcons are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Penix off the play action. Caught, nice game left side. Leads into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Down. Cut.
This is Hubbard running left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Clean the striker. Set. Cut. Ready.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And they pick him off again. That is Jalen Walker. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Dragon 6-19, Tiger 19.
From the shotgun, Penix. Big strike here to Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Panthers nothing. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it, 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Rush coming for Young. McMillan on the slants. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Up the middle, Hubbard fights his way through a tackle. Got away from one, but that only buys enough space for him to get back to the line, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Young. It's Cox, Jimmy Moore Jr. To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Goes for 32 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Working now from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
That's a gain of 6.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
70 Timberwolves. Get up.
Third down give to Robinson. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, go.
A toss now to Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Ready? Come 19. Viking 18. Check up.
To the air with Penix. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19, go. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Panthers 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
52 plus.
Gain of 43 yards.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We've set it down from 37.
Set, hut.
Counterplay, Hubbard. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Set.
Hubbard again. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Okay, right.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. 60 red. 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field. Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on,
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. And this one does not go far.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
The Falcons 22-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 50. Green. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separate a man from ball. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play fake, Penix. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 18, come.
Penix on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Warrior 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cut 19, cut 19. Hey, check that, street.
And again, it's Penix. And all the way to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get more points to end the lopsided 1st half. Drake London with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go. Run right by him.
That Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Baker with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Roll, roll, roll.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
35, Panthers 10. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackles made it 15-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the set.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready. 60 ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And now they're going to face third down.
6 yards to go.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Now. Ready. Ready.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Into the hands of Leggett. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate. They run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite. And the play went right over his head.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Man, it's Horn. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. It's a gain of 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young.
First down.
Rolling left, buying some time. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end left.
50, green. Ready.
On second down, it's Hubbard. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set, punt. 52, blue. Set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Ready, set.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going for it. Young. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game.
Ryan Fitzgerald taking off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 17. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the set.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw it. And they pick him up again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready! Viking 18!
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set!
Trying one here with Robinson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
ready, set, cut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go, set. 10, cut.
First down, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Ready?
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Escapes the pocket. Checks this one down. Hubbard. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Robbed by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Red, yellow, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Set, ready. Hey, black, 95. Hut.
Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. It's a turnover.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And it's going to be 4th down. He improvised a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker. So the Falcons are in the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses